Hello dear students, a very good morning to you all. As you know, today you have your English CB, right? And already we have completed the first chapter, Mowgli in Trouble. So now let's move to the second chapter, which is a poem. The title of the poem is Malala. Dear students, please open your book at page number 13. So let's start. I think you must have heard the name of Malala. Malala, whose full name is Malala Yousafzai. She is a 24 years young girl. She was born in 12 July 1997 in one of our neighboring countries, Pakistan. She stood as a leader against conventional restriction against education, mainly girls' education in her home country, means in Pakistan. Before we go through the poem, let's know about the poet. The name of the poet, as you have seen, is Rowan Mandrick, right? He is a writer and a poet who mainly is famous for his writings for children as well as mother. Dear students, let's see the introductory part of the poem. This poem is about Malala Yousafzai, a young activist from Pakistan. So the poem is about her life. You can see it's some sort of biography, life about Malala. You'll know a little bit about Malala's life in this poem. From an early age, Malala has championed the cause of education for children in her home country. So just now I told you home country means her country is Pakistan, right? And she was trying to, brought about a change in since during that time the girls were not allowed to go for education. So she stood for it, for this particular cause. And she won the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize at the young age of 17. So you just imagine at the age of 17 only she received Nobel Peace Prize, and the year was 2014. Okay. Let's read the first stanza of the poem. Where there is darkness, light is forbidden. The brightest of sparks have to be hidden. Yet radiance shines true, and goodness will thrive. Courage and kindness will always survive. So in this stanza, the poet is expressing a general truth, true fact. What is the fact? The fact is that where there is darkness, light is forbidden. Where there is darkness, then light is not allowed to, come out, appear. And the brightest of sparks have to be hidden. So the light, the brightest of the sparks is also representing light only, have to be hidden, means hiding somewhere, because darkness is so powerful. But still what happens? Yet radiance shines through, the goodness will thrive. Here one word thrive. Thrive means develop, grow. Yet radiance will shine, not light but radiance. Rays of light will appear, it will come out, come through, and goodness will thrive, goodness will develop. Courage and kindness will always survive. So this is the introductory part of the, because in these few lines only you are getting some idea that in spite of resistance, Malala is one who was able to get the victory in her intention, in her wish, in her desire. So let's see the next paragraph, next stanza. Malala Yousafzai, a girl with a heart. How was she? She was a girl with a heart, good heart, means vowed to be true. Vowed means promised. She promised herself that she will be true. To make a new start. So she promised that definitely she will bring about changes to the conventional situation. So she demanded to know. So what did she do? She demanded. She inquired. In consternation. Consternation means she was in worry. She was feeling of worry. You have just see the meaning of the consternation means feeling of worry, shock or confusion. She inquired them. What did she inquire? What did she ask? What did she demand? How dare they take away my education? This was the demand. So how these people, dare to take away my education? How or why I am deprived of education? How these people have, where from they have got so much courage to deprive me of my education, take away my education, right? Darkness came swiftly to shoot down her dreams. So she had a dream. What was her dream? That she wanted to, since she vowed, you have already got that she vowed to bring about a change. But for some time, for a while. But what happened? Darkness came swiftly to shoot down her dreams. So the situation was like that, means so much pressure was there on her. People tried to stop her. So it is said in this way that darkness came swiftly to shoot down her dreams. She had dreams and some people were trying to stop her dreams, stop her to move onward. But what did she do? Let's see the next lines. Right in her school bus, she conquered their screams. So her voice was so loud. When the children were shouting, she conquered their screams, means her voice was louder than them. So she won. She screamed louder and finally she was able to conquer their scream. Bravely she blogged on, blogged. So this is a very familiar words nowadays, right? See the meaning of the word blog. Blogged on. A blog is a website or web page in which one regularly records one's thoughts, opinions or experiences for others to read. To blog is to maintain and update such a website. So she started a blog. She started expressing her thoughts through a blog, in a blog. So to fight for her choice. So you see the line, bravely she blogged on, bravely, courageously, even though pressure was there. She was so brave. Then she did not stop and instead she continued. She started a blog and started expressing her thoughts through it. The world quietened down. As she started expressing her thoughts, expressing her ideas through blog, then the world quietened down. So whole world started listening to her and everyone became silent to hear her sweet, for her voice was sweet. It represents that her whatever she was telling was very nice, that people started listening to her sweet voice. So what was the line? You see, I am Malala is our battle cry for children who yearns to reach for the sky. So I am Malala. I am standing for the cause of children, those children who want to study, who were yearning for education. So who yearns to reach for the sky. Sky here doesn't mean the sky that we see over our head, but here the sky represents the height of achievement. So the children, those who were dream to achieve something in their life, to touch the height of their goal, to fulfill their aim, to go for higher studies. So she stood for them, and this was what she used to say, like that, I am Malala for children who yearn to reach for the sky. So I am standing for those children who have dream to be successful men in life. So that's the end of the poem. Hope you have understood. Thank you.